The FNS-9 is a striker-fired pistol made by FNH USA, and it was designed based on the FNX. The pistol, being relatively new, started production back in 2011 and has been adopted by some police departments across the United States. Now the airsoft version, this one to be exact, is the latest GBB pistol to make it to market. Let's see if this new kid on the block has what it takes to compete with the big boys. Hey everybody! Today we're going to be delving into this gun right here. It is the newest airsoft pistol you can get your hands on, and let's get right into it because I'm sure some of you guys are going to find a few tidbits interesting about this gun. Starting with the looks department. In looks wise, it's sadly pretty generic. It's the standard black and blocky shape. But for a gun that's supposedly modeled after the FNX, it might be because of the smaller frame that doesn't translate well. Just doesn't look as good as its bigger brother. The pistol features a bottom Picatinny rail for your lights and lasers and quite a large trigger guard so you can use it with gloves without having to fiddle around with your finger inside. The slide itself is aluminum with some caulking serrations up front as well as here on the back, but they are more grooves rather than serrations. And sadly, I just don't see how well they can catch your hand. You know, they do slide. God forbid my hand get clammy or wet. The texturing on the bottom of the grip is great though, not too aggressive, and it gives you a fair amount of good grip. The back straps, as you can see here, are interchangeable. The best part of the lower frame is this small beaver tail. It's not too long and gives you just enough of a high purchase on your gun for a great grip. The sights are very easy to read and are 3-dot. The front sight post I particularly like as it is a little bit elevated compared to some other front sight posts I've seen on some other guns. And the dots are very easy to pick up and they track quite well. From there, you're going to find all the controls are ambidextrous on this pistol. That means the magazine release as well as the slide release are featured on both sides. The reset, very light, very quiet. Not very audible, but it's a short pull. Fairly decent, not bad. Now for the hop-up. To access your hop-up, first make sure your magazine is ejected from the gun. Rack the slide back, throw down the takedown lever, slide the slide forward, and you find the hop-up adjuster right here. Finally, being a fully licensed gun, they have all the correct markings from FN on this pistol, even down to the correct 9mm caliber. Good job, Cybergun. Now for a gun that looks relatively generic on paper, what is going to make it stand out amongst its competition? Well, I'm going to tell you it's two things. Its compact size and really great snappy operation and recoil. Now this gun is so fabulously compact that it comes out of your holster and back in without snagging on anything. So imagine wearing some body armor or a plate carrier. It's not going to catch on anything. The second thing is this recoil, and the recoil cycling speed is just phenomenal. It is amongst some of the fastest I've ever felt on any standard out-of-the-box pistol. And with this combination, I can tell you, this gun is just fun. Let's go chrono it. I'm using 0.2 gram BBs and green gas. And the gun shoots at an average of 318 FPS. Hey, so welcome to our Studio 2.0. We're going to start seeing more videos from this space. Seeing this is a super scientific airsoft show, we have today a tape measure to show you exactly down to the millimeter how far we are away from that target down there. And to help me run this tape measure down is none other than Quake himself. Quake?
Don't put it on the ground, just to the target.
And we are standing roughly 7 meters or 23 feet away. The recoil is extremely satisfying and the trigger response is fantastic. The grip is very nice. The texturing really gives you a good grip and high purchase on the gun. Let's take a look at our results. Now, everything's shot within the 8 ring from about 7 meters away with the FNS-9. I would expect no less from just 7 meters, which is your practical distance shooting at each other in CQB. Oh, hey, if you guys like cool pistols, why don't you check out the video I did about the VP9 right here. So today, we want to see if the VP9 is solid hype or a solid pistol. Now, for a relatively new pistol, it's got some pretty stiff competition surrounding it from all sides. Now, does its relatively compact size, strong recoil, and snappy operation make it stand out enough amongst all the other competitors out there? I think the answer is both yes and no. But you have to look at this gun for what it is. And what it really is something that's truly unique, that breaks the mold of everyone's Smith & Wesson M&P or 1911 or G-Series pistol that name will not be mentioned. This gun is a unique piece. It's something that is a conversation starter when you take it out. And while its greatest strength is more or less being unique, that can also be one of its Achilles heels. Now, I have a Kydex holster and it fits fine in mine, but what holster is really going to fit this gun is one of the concerns. The second concern is upgrade parts or accessories. You never know what is going to work or what is not going to work for unique guns like this. But alas, guys, why don't you tell me, do you think the FNS-9, the new kid on the block, has what it takes to compete with the big boys? Or you think it's just going to be another really cool, unique gun that's just out at the moment? Let me know in the comments section below. But if you guys are looking for cool airsoft pistols and many more, don't forget to check out our online store at www.redwolfairsoft.com. My name is Mark, aka Blue Steel, and I'll catch you guys on the next episode of RedWolf TV. Have a good one, guys.